Hi, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to take you to the hospital. I'm not going to tell you anything about any animal that is being saved today. But I'm going to be speaking from the heart. In these turbulent times, marked by escalating trade wars and economic uncertainties, we at Let's Adopt International find ourselves confronting challenges that reminds us of those we faced during the COVID-19 pandemic. Recent developments, such as the imposition of new tariffs by the US administration, have triggered significant market volatility, raising alarms about a potential global recession. Just days ago, US markets suffered their worst single-day drop since the pandemic, sparking fears of inflation, stalled growth, and widespread uncertainty. Historically, economic instability has profoundly impacted charitable organizations worldwide. During the early stages of the COVID-19 pandemic, charitable giving plummeted, as people understandably focused inward in their own immediate needs. Back then, the share of Americans donating to charity declined significantly, illustrating the direct link between uncertainty and declining support for causes like ours. We understand that these are trying times for everyone, but in the midst of uncertainty, the animals we rescue depend entirely on the unwavering support of our community. Every video you watch, every story you share, every donation you make fuels our mission and inspires countless others worldwide. Let me remind you briefly of some of the lives your compassion is helping transform. Frodo. Frodo was found malnourished, terrified, shot, and abandoned. Frodo's journey from despair to joy exemplifies what your support achieves. Your contributions provided him essential medical care and, more importantly, hope, love, and life at a beautiful shelter where he's going to remain for the rest of his days.
¿Quién es tu amor? Ronald. Ronald es su amor.
Hope, rescued after being run over by a car in Turkey a decade ago, still thrives today. He's a living example of the enduring power of compassion, strength, and resilience your support brings to our rescues. Martha was shot by a hunter who left her disabled and confined to a wheelchair. Despite her physical limitations, Martha has inspired everyone with her unstoppable joy and determination. She lives a great life at our shelter, the Great House.
¡Corre, Marta! ¡Vamos!
¡Vamos!
¡Ole, ole!
Buenos días. ¿Cómo estás, Martita? ¿Cómo estás? Qué bueno verte. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Dickens was left to die after being struck by a car. Dickens survived, and thanks to your continued support, 10 years later, he lives in a beautiful home full with love and showing the world that every life matters deeply. We recently rescued Nesca, a dog who spent 19 loving years with her family. Tragically, when the family lost their home and livelihood, Nesca lost everything too. Guided by compassion, we rescued Nesca and also provided her family with jobs, helping them rebuild their lives from the ground up.
Reco 31 y 32.
These powerful stories show what we can accomplish together. Unfortunately, the current economic climate threatens all these efforts. As fear grows and uncertainty deepens, we've already begun to feel the financial strain. Donations are declining, directly impacting the care we can provide to animals like Mia, like Martha, like Hope. See what I mean? Today we're calling on you again, because right now we must come together as never before. Anticipating these difficult times, last month we proactively launched a campaign to increase our number of monthly donors. Today we renew this appeal with even greater urgency. Your support ensures we can continue to provide shelter, medical care, and love to animals in desperate need. I remember clearly when we started Let's Adopt nearly 2 decades ago. The idea was simple yet powerful. We will build a global community dedicated to saving lives, with no borders dividing our compassion. We began in Turkey, expanded through Europe and Asia, and crossed oceans to the Americas. We united people from different countries, backgrounds, and beliefs around one universal truth: every animal deserves to live, to be loved, and to heal. Now, however, isolationism and fear threaten the global unity we have built. The economic conflict affecting us today contradicts every principle we stood for. Our global family faces challenges not seen in decades, and as always, charities are among the first casualties when fear spreads. But this community is different. Our bond runs deeper. During the darkest days of COVID, you stood by us unwaveringly. Your support not only allowed us to survive, but it enabled us to continue saving countless lives. Today, facing new challenges, we call upon that same strength, compassion, and resolve once again. This storm is not our first, and very likely won't be our last. But it is now, at this very moment, that we must choose to hold on to what matters most: compassion, empathy, and the unwavering determination to save lives. No matter what side of the political aisle you sit on, no matter where you live, we're all connected by our commitment to protecting the most vulnerable among us. We don't have corporate backers and we don't have millionaire friends, but we have something far more important. We have you. Your choice today determines the future of countless animals still waiting to be rescued, waiting to be saved, and waiting to be loved. Together, we can weather this storm. Together, we can turn despair into hope, suffering into healing, and tragedy into triumph. Your continued support makes all of this possible. If you're able, please consider donating, maintaining, or even increasing your current level of support. We need you more than ever. Please donate and let us know you're with us. Please leave a note under the video. I donated, I'm with you. These words means much more than you know. Thank you deeply and sincerely for being here with us. Thank you for believing that every life deserves saving, that compassion has no borders, and that together we can face anything.